Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I am your host, as always, J Villain, aka That Villain J. Tonight we have a very special treat for you. We're doing a little bit of a Boros aggro. Why do I call it Boros aggro? Well, because Boros is red and white, and aggro means aggressive, means fast. So that's why I call it Boros aggro. Is there any formal definition of aggro? I don't know. Is it written in stone? I don't know. But I call it aggro because you put pressure on people. So maybe I'll start coming up with my own terminologies. Maybe we'll call this a Boros pressure. We'll call it prairie fire, right? We'll put that in the thumbnail. Y'all ever seen a prairie fire? Prairie fire will get on you real fast. And that is the plains and the flames. So, let's take a look at this bad boy tonight. We also do have some party mechanics in it, called Borag. We have some old standards, some old chestnuts, and some old standbys here that you've known and loved, and that we definitely like to use. So, let us take a look. Before we get to our breakdown, you know I'm going to tell you to gently press that subscribe button. Caress that like button. Not for my sake, but for yours, to avoid the dreaded like and subscribe. And he will come after you. Numerous sightings of him all over the place, so you don't want to run into him. Just hit that like button, that subscribe button, and join me on Twitch, twitch.tv/thatvillainj, every night for deck teching, talking, hanging out. You can even challenge me if you want. That'd be fun, right? And if you can't get enough villain, well, we do have the Discord available for you at all times. Send me a message. Let me know what you think. So, what are we starting with this Boros aggro? Archpriest of Iona. I like this card because it's at the very least a 1/2 drop. And its party is equal to the number. Its power is equal to the number of creatures in your party. Will we get it that high? Will we have a full party? Well, we have the potential to do that. Either way, it is an early 1-drop, and it is a good cleric. Fight is 1. Probably one of the most underrated cards out there in white. 2 indestructible abilities for 2 of your characters, and 1/1 and indestructible. Very, very, very tough one. Speaker of the Heavens. Will we get that token out? I don't know. Vigilance and Lifelink. I love it. For 1-drop Vigilance and Lifelink. I like the way it pairs with a lot of the other cards that I have in this deck, so I'm going to show you. That ability to make angels, it's kind of secondary for just what I want, which is Vigilance and Lifelink for a 1-drop. Fireblade Charger. Oh, I love this boy. Ooh, he's fast and he punishes you for killing him. I love when a card punishes you for killing him. So, when you jack up his power, he will do the damage. He will deliver. As you can see, these are a lot of 1-drops here. Spikefield Hazard. You need to ping somebody with that one. Hey, ping him. Need that extra mana? Take the mana. Luminarch. You want to put 4 of these guys in, I'm not going to blame you. If you get the board stacked with Luminarchs, this is one of those ones that definitely benefits from having 4 in the deck. I put 3 just for a nice medium. She's not going to go for my normal 2. As you know, I'm a fan of the 2 cards. But 3 is definitely going to push it. So, when we're getting a counter every turn, guess what? Speaker of the Heavens, increasing power. Fireblade Charger, increasing power. When Fireblade Charger gets to a point where his power is super, super high, if you can just let Fireblade Charger build, you can just keep throwing it at them, and it'll eventually die, and it does damage to any target. That means them. It can go face on your opponent. Heartfire Immolator. Here's another one that I don't think our people are looking at. He's going to be our wizard this time because we don't have too many instances of sorceries, so I didn't want Magmatic Channeler. I just didn't think she was a good fit. I tried her. If you want to try her, hey, Magmatic Channeler it up. Prowess means that anytime you cast that instant or sorceries, it gets a 1/1 for the end of turn, but you can sacrifice it and it deals damage power to target creature, planeswalker. This will do a lot of damage. Again, if you're jacking it up with Luminarch Aspirant, if you're jacking it up with Fight as One and the Prowess and the other things that you could possibly jack it up with, you can also just sacrifice it for 1 and throw a ton of damage around. Robber the Rich, Human Archer Rogue, Reach and Haste, 2-drop, Haste. When Robber the Rich attacks, defending player has more cards, exile top, and then you can use, cast the card as any mana. So you can steal their stuff and hit them with it. A little bit aggressive. Guess what? If we're jacking it up, if we're pushing that tempo, boom, 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 we're gonna be doing it. All right. Stonework Pathbeast. If we want a little bit more party mechanic in there, we can. It also helps us smooth out our mana in case we want to convert 2 mana into 1 in case we're off-kiltered mana. It'll work. It's just to help kind of round out those missing spots in our party mechanic. Maul of the Skyclaves. This is a banger. You know what I like to do with Maul of the Skyclaves? I like to put Maul of the Skyclaves on Speaker of the Heavens. Then I have a 3/3 Vigilance, first strike, lifelink. Boom, 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 boom. And then I boost it with Luminarch. Boom, 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 boom. I really push the tempo on that. Very, very good hammer right there. That hammer is serious. Bone Crusher. Ay, come on. If you're running red and you're not running Bone Crusher, I mean, what's wrong with you? Originally I had Shock in here, and I was like, man, for 1 more mana, I could just get Bone Crusher in here. Punishes you for attacking him, punishes you for destroying him. He will do what he does. Relic Robber. Again, we make him flying. We start giving him more and more and more power with Luminarch. We put that Maul of the Skyclaves on him, make him a 4/4 first strike flying, and he's going to keep delivering those crazy cursed goblin skulls and keep throwing them at his opponent. They're really going to start hurting from that. There is my guy right there, Shatterskull Charger. I love this card. Another giant warrior. You might remember him from some of our other giant decks. If you haven't seen those giant decks, take a look. Inferno and Naya Giants. I'm doing another giant deck soon, so keep an eye out for him. Trample, Haste. He can kick with 1/1. If he doesn't have the 1/1 counter on him, get rid of him. Bring him back to your hand. So he's a little bit protected, but he can keep coming down, and he can keep pushing and pushing and pushing. And then we're going to go with an interesting one here. This isn't really an aggro card, I'll admit. But what it does is it fits nicely because it starts at the end game. This really lets us, if we start running out of steam because we weren't able to push hard enough, we put down Outlaws Merriment and we start creating more and more and more and more and more of these people. Human warriors with trample and haste, clerics with life-linking haste, and rogues that deal 1 damage. They all count as warrior, cleric, and rogue, so they're all going to go to party. And we just start filling the board with them. So this is kind of our insurance policy for the back end. I really like it. I haven't seen anybody run this card with party decks yet, which is just crazy. And then, of course, we call Journey into Oblivion. We also known as McBash's Delight. Pretty cheap to run. We can exile pretty much any non-land permanent as much we want. It's always going to be pretty cheap because pretty much everything in here is party. So you're usually going to have 2 party members out. So it's going to be pretty cheap. It's going to get even cheaper. And then, of course, where would we be without this guy? Where would any of us really be in our life without Embercleave? We put 2 of them in here. You could put 1, you could put 4, you could put whatever you want. That is the finisher there, guys. I like to dual wield them. My favorite thing, if I can get somebody dual wielding a Maul of the Skyclaves in one hand and an Embercleave in the other. That's a terrible, terrible combo. How'd you like to see it, this crazy-ass priest? It's one of these crazy-ass priests, or even this guy holding a Maul of the Skyclaves in one hand and an Embercleave in the other. That's a bad day. That's a bad day to be looking down that guy. 11 plains, 10 plains, 8 mountains, 1 Needleverge Pathway, put whatever you want, 1 Temple of Triumph, put whatever you want. As I always say, land to taste. It's actually 24 land due to the fact that the 24 land, let's see, is it 24 land? We have, it's actually 25 land, but it's pretty cheap all around. I mean, 22 land. It's pretty cheap all around. If you want to reduce a little bit less of something, you certainly can, and do something a little bit different. We might tweak the land later. As you can see, we're only at 2.4 average. We're mostly, all of our creatures are on 1, 2, and 3, so we don't need that many. 4 and 5 are really our expensive ones. So all around, we have 8 clerics, 6 rogues, 6 wizards, 6 warriors, and 4 wizards. So 20 land, but we have 2 Spikefield Hazards, so it's actually 22 land. Pretty low land. We'll see if we can get away with it. I run it real tight there. I'm running razor thin margins here, but hey, plenty of artifacts too. Actually, pretty heavy on artifacts, and we also have that beast to kind of round out all the empty positions. So that's what we're looking like. We're looking at it on the alternate view. Definitely, this is really our most expensive one because these are always going to come out for cheaper. So 1, 2, and 3 is really where we're living there. So let's take it into Diamond and let's see how it does. It was running before in Diamond today, but of course now that I'm recording my screen, it'll go terrible. You know what? I'm not even going to think positive. Think positive. Think from the end. Think positive. Happy thoughts. Here we go. I don't think that they're going to ban Embercleave. People have been calling it for a ban for a long time. I don't think it's dominating the meta. It's just a really powerful card. The only time that they ban stuff is if it completely breaks the game or is completely dominating the meta to the point where it's just untenable. So, I don't know. I don't think so. What is that? Okay. Fireblade Charger. Okay, so if you're seeing some choppiness right now, it's the actual client that's choppy. It's not my recording, so I just want to point that out. It is not the recording. That's the actual client lagging right there. That's not my encoding. So I just wanna say that some people are like, oh man, the choppiness is really getting to me. Listen, man, this is Arena. Sometimes it doesn't work that great. You gotta write wizards about that one. Alright, so we're just gonna stomp on bugs. Yeah, he's trying to get there. I don't know if he will. He kind of played his hand too early with that scoop. So we'll see. I'm saving that Journey in Oblivion for something big to come out. Grab Bite. That's fine. Scoot Swarm Mutate. Yeah. I don't think he's going to be able to. I think I'm probably going to be getting to him before he can do that. No blocks. So we're going to do that. We're going to do Stonework Packbeast, Archpriest of Iona, and we're going to push the tempo. Okay, so we still have our Journey into Oblivion. If he does get the scoot out, Elder Gargaroth, perfect thing to get rid of. He must be running something. I don't know what he's thinking here. We're going to put down another one. Target creature Planeswalker. So we're going to target him for 1 damage. We're going to get that out. Gargaroth can just go right into Oblivion. And then we can play Bone Crusher. And then who is going to fly? Iona, you're going to fly. And we push, 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 push. Are we going to lose people? Yes. But that is a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Pressure, 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 pressure. I don't think there's such thing as a green board wipe, so I think he's in bad trouble here. He is re-examining his whole life right now. He is thinking and thinking and thinking. Glowstone Recluse, I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do, man. Gain equal life equal to your devotion to green. That'll help a little bit, man, but I don't think it's gonna help that much, especially when I do this. Yeah. Good game, man. Good game. You played your Scoot a little bit too early there, folks. And I squashed that bug fast. Squash that bug fast. Okay, so that is hey, he's dying with dignity. I'm not bad. Sometimes the captain has to go down with the ship. I tip my hat from one legend to another. Does it take an extra long time? Is it a little bit annoying? Yes, but sometimes a man wants the dignity of a death instead of the indignity of a scoop. At least he didn't salt rope. That's all we can really say. At least he didn't salt rope. So, yeah, that is the aggro, guys. That is pushing it. That is the pressure, 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 pressure. Push, 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 push. Do not be afraid. Yeah, if you're running removal and if you're also pushing as much pressure, I did not get him time to let him build his engine, so... let's keep going back in with Borag. Let's see if we can't move a little bit farther with it. If you have watched this long, thank you. Most people take off by now. So if you have watched this long time. Okay. Not a bad hand. We're going to need to come into some mana. But we're not terrible. We do have some 1-drops, and we do have this Fight as One, which I can put on Iona and Fireblade because it is a human and a non-human, or non-human, human, respectively. Okay, perfect. Archpriest. Okay. We do need a red mana to get that Shatterskull out, but with this, it'll make Oblivion cheap enough that we can play it. This looks like it's going to be Gruul Ramp. Probably going to get Lightning Bolted here. Yeah, Bone Crush. That's okay. I mean, I expected it, so... we're actually going to play this right now. So we can look. We do not need a white mana. Throw that away. Probably Gruul Adventure, I would imagine so, yeah. Let's see what he wants to do about this. Let's see if he's willing to trade with me. Yeah, he was willing to trade. That's impressive. Usually they're not willing to trade. Swarm Shambler, interesting card. Very interesting card. 1/1 counters. Wildwood Scourge. Okay, so this is a counter deck. Okay. We'll be able to go in and Journey in Oblivion. Yeah, this is... So he's going to up an up here. He might attack me with Wildwood. I don't think so, but when I go in, I can fight as one on both of them. I don't think he's going to come in. It's not a good mood for him to come in. My turn. Okay, so there's Relic Robber, so we can start really pushing the boof here. Okay, so we have both of these options available to us right now, and we're gonna push. Okay, so it's gonna be fight as one. Unfortunately, he was not able to deliver his Cursed Goblin Skull payload, but that's the way it is. We have Oblivion ready, so Leafkin Avenger. I wanted to get that down, but I don't think that I want to trade right now. I think that I'm going to wait for Outlaws Merriment to start kicking in, and then Journey whatever comes out next. Terror of the Peaks. Okay, perfect. Yes, that's what I needed to obliviate. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Yes, that's what I needed to get rid of, because that is going to break his morale. Okay, 1/1 3/1 human token with trample, Robber of the Rich. So let's obliviate you. He might have some sort of ability here. Let's put him down. And let us push. We will push everybody. We will just push everybody. Is it a good idea? Will we lose some people? Probably. But I want pressure on him. I want pressure and pressure. Okay, so we exiled Gargaroth, so that's not good for him. So I didn't lose who I thought I was going to lose, but he is in the position right now is he cannot afford to. Oh, he got to cast that other Gargaroth, so he has 3 Gargaroths. Wow, because oh no, I didn't kill one. That was the other game. All right, so we really need to draw something to deal with that Gargaroth. 1 damage to any target. We're going to do him. Rogue, Warrior, Cleric, Warrior. So we're missing a Wizard. That's a Plains. That's not going to help. Unfortunately, we're a bit stuck because of that Gargaroth. We're going to have to be able to deal with him sooner or later. So we're going to hold steady right now. So he lucked out because I exiled one of his Gargaroths, and he top-decked another one. There's Garrick. It's another problem. He's got good cards in his deck, so, I mean, and he's drawing well, too. If he was drawing nothing but mana, that would be an issue.
Under our might.
The smart move is attack with just Gargaroth. Okay, good man. Good man. You're going to gain 3 life, you're going to put down a creature. 3 life. So we really got to get something out here to deal with Gargaroth, otherwise we're in deep trouble. Nope. Auto Shuffler says you got what you need, bro. You're good. You're good, fam. Didn't even get the lifelink. Didn't even get the lifelink out of Outlaws Merriment. So, Auto Shuffler said, nah, you're good, man. 22 mana in this deck. And I get 7 of them out.
Dare you to stop this?
Auto Shuffler said, nah, fam. You're good. You're good, man. It's going to be a mana or a piece of equipment. Watch. It's going to be something I can't use it. Packbeast. Nope, can't use that. Can't use that. So what can I block? There's too much trample. No attacks. Yeah, we're done here. How much is that? That's, yeah, we're done. Yeah, I know Akiri Fearless Voyager. I'm not a huge fan of Planeswalkers, and that one is pretty specific. We can take a look at it right now. Honestly, at this point, I'd take a mana out right now, and because Auto Shuffler, I think it fed me 3 manas in a row. When Skyclaves would have probably won me the game. Oh, she's the creature. Yeah, okay, yeah. So let's take a look. Nahiri would work in this deck also. I don't think so, but yeah, I'm thinking of the other one. Yeah, I have a bunch of them. I note attacked with that many equipped creatures. So it's not that important. Yeah, I don't think I'll probably do another deck with that later. But I do already have a Boros equipment deck out. But let's get back into it, guys. And let's see if we can't get not auto shuffled to death. Honestly, I'm thinking about putting more Journey into Oblivions in here. I don't think that would be a bad idea. No white mana to start with, so that's going to be a big no for me here on this one. That's going to be a mully. That's going to be a mully for me. That's better. It's not great, but it's better. We'll throw away Embercleave. Because at least the mana is matching. Yeah, he made some smart blocks. He was a good player. I can tell that was not a net deck. He actually knew what the hell he was doing. When somebody has a real sharp deck and plays it bad, that's usually a good sign of a net deck. Oh, well, we know what this is, don't we, guys? Can anybody tell me what this is? Does anybody know? I can't figure this out. What is this? Guys, can somebody look this deck up? I don't know what this deck is. I'm so confused right now. Please, somebody help me. What is he playing? What do these cards do? This is the most original thing I've ever seen in my life. I don't think I've ever seen a deck like this before, ever, in the history of Magic the Gathering. It's mono red? Are you sure? I don't know. That doesn't seem right. Rogue decks will make a man do crazy things. What is he going to do? He's going to rely on his attacks, or he's going to rely on his mill? He's going to rely on the ability to mill more than his attacks. He's probably got some removal. Probably got a Drown on the Lock waiting. We'll see. He's looking in my graveyard. So he wants to put out Zargathar Thought Thief. No, what's his name? Zagathar? What's that guy's name? Zargath? No, that's the Thief of Heartbeats. I'm thinking of Kludos, the rogue that grabs crap out of your graveyard. You know what I'm talking about. Stop acting like it. Zareth San. There you go. McBash always with the save there. I cannot remember. You know how many card names I have in my head? Good lord. I cannot fit any more in. I got card names all the way back from Revised and The Dark and Arabian Nights. So God help me if I can't fit any more in there. Oh, he didn't play him. Very weird. He did not play him. I don't know why he was rooting through my graveyard then. That was weird. Okay, that doesn't help anything. Counterspell? Okay. Ugh. The slow playing makes me want to scoop right now. There's no reason for that. You either got a flash, so you've got a flash rogue, or you have a Drown on the Lock. You got one or the other. You're either going to play them or you're not going to play them. Brazen Bower, you're going to return him. Okay, so yeah, I don't know why he just didn't do that from way back. That's game. He could have done that. He could have done that on my turn. It wouldn't have. He could have done that. He could have done that at the beginning of my turn. It wouldn't have mattered because I didn't have enough mana to play the hammer to make the other guy fly. So as soon as my mana got tapped out, he could have played that. But I guess he just was enjoying. He was just enjoying the view. So. I'd say I'd be happy when Rogue Mill cycles out, but probably something even worse will be in, so I can't say I'll be too happy. All right, we'll keep this. This is not that aggro, but we're gonna well, this has more red in it. Okay, this is not very aggressive, but I don't want to go down to 5. Hello. Yeah, we're going to take Ugin to a nice farm up north where he can run around and play with other dragons. And he'll like it. There's going to be a nice family up there. He'll take care of them. And we can take him on a long car ride up to the countryside. And make sure he has a nice time up there. And it'll be really fine. It'll be a fine time for him. Do you know how many of these forests I have? I have so many of these, the brown border lands. Oh my god, I have a metric ton of those lands. Absolute crazy amount of those lands. So if he doesn't put out a blocker soon, he's in deep trouble. He might be trying to ramp to some... Oh, he's probably going to hit me with a... He's going to hit me with a... Nope. He's going to do that. He's going to try to keep ramping. And he's going to attack me with that thing that's going to go pink. Alright, he's going to get 3 of those things. So he's not in good shape, is what I'm trying to say. He chose the path of ramp and said, well, I can ramp to something before I get killed. And I don't think that that's going to be the case. I think he's going to be dead on his feet here. Yeah, he's definitely dead on his feet here. Yeah, he's dead on his feet. Dead on his feet. So 2 for 2, guys. 2 for 2, guys. Hopefully the video is coming through. I'm getting a lot of lag from the client. I don't know what that is. I'm getting a lot of server lag, and I'm getting a lot of lag from the client. So we'll see what's going on there. Canopy Stalker. So here we go. Let's keep it pushing. Let's keep it pushing. Yeah. Why fix it if it's making money, you know? I gotta write Streamlabs again. They've never told me what's going on with my status as potential partner. I'm gonna take this crazy hand just because I have plenty of plays here. Short sword, okay. Boros equipment, as I'm calling it right now. Boros equipment. Yep. I need a plains. I have a 20% chance, and that's not it. Heartfire Immolator, you can get out. Okay, still 20% chance of plains. We can pull potentially one of our other lands, so about a 24% chance of plains. Banishing Light, who's he going to hit? Probably Robber of the Rich. Yeah. Okay, excellent. Worked perfectly there. Okay, so what we want to juice up Fireblade Charger. Why do we want to do that? Because when he dies, he does damage to any target. So we want to juice him. Yeah, the background hiss I can't do anything about because I am running on a laptop here. So it is just close to me. The laptop is just close to me physically. So there's always going to be a little bit of background noise because I'm not running on a beautiful tower covered in gorgeous RGB lights. Yeah, I do run a laptop. This was all haphazardly done over the summer. This was not anything that I... Oh, so he's going to give Maul the Skyclaves to this artifact and hit me with it. That's quite the interesting thing to do, though. He's going to dual wield. This floating skull is going to dual wield a hammer and sword. Beautiful. Good game, man. Yeah, aggroed that guy to death. Yeah, so yeah, the laptop is probably, laptop is, I don't know, 6 inches away from the microphone, so not much I can do about that. That's just the way the desk and my life is set up right now. Oh yeah, it's fun to watch him go wide. Yeah, that one was a perfect example of how to aggro somebody. if they're not making plays, if they're a mid-range, this will chew them up, especially if they're a growth or something like that, if they're a ramp. Like that guy that I assume was running some sort of Gruul Adventure ramp or something like that. He doubled down on the fact, well, I'll get my big creatures out. This, if I get the right hand, this deck does not give you any breathing room. Because I will push and push and push and push. I'm going to call these pressure decks, since apparently people don't like when I call them aggro, because there's very specific definitions of what aggro is that people get upset if I use them incorrectly. Who do we want first? Let's get Fireblade out first. Yeah, Priest into Robber is very good. Oop. What is this, a Grixis? That was not very smart. He did not read his card there. Okay, so let's get Robber out and start putting pressure down. Luminarch, hopefully we'll draw a Scorching Dragonfire. Okay, so we got some burn here. I can deal with that. Let's put out Heartfire Immolator for right now. Let's try to draw the rest of his elimination out. I'm going to hold my good cards back and try to have him burn. So there's Rankle. That's an issue. He might do the double sack, though. He's stupid if he does, but he might. Okay, he gave me that. I don't know why he gave me that. Alright, so this is going to be the push here. This is why you don't leave your gate open there. Yeah, are you working in Historic? Because Ugin is very popular in Historic because of the madmen that habitated there. I don't know why you keep doing this to yourself, man. Alright, so we're going to put down Archpriest. Let's see if he counterspells that. So we're going to have Wizard Warrior. I don't know. Probably because Wizards of the Coast hates you. If I had to guess, it would be because of that. You going to counterspell that, man? I know you got something stocked up your sleeve there. Alright, no, he's not. So we got Wizard, Warrior, and Cleric. We're missing... Okay, he's gonna spend it on him. Okay, that's fine. I knew he had something. He had something up his sleeve. He might have a flash here. I don't know. So Wizard, Warrior, Cleric. We needed the Rogue out. He's gonna return him. Okay, so he's shooting his bullets. He's shooting his bullets right now. Let's see what he does here. I got bottlenecked a little bit with some mana. I needed kind of a smoother mana draw. And he has really a lot of resources to draw from. But I can make some good moves this time. Is he going to do the double? Okay, he's going to do that. Alright. Hopefully he doesn't have any more kills and counters. He might have a ton of them, I don't know. We'll see here. Shouldn't get Death Touch yet, so that shouldn't be too much of an issue. Oh, a Robber of the Rich. I don't know why he didn't play that before. That would have been the smart thing to do. And then he's going to finish it off with one of those. Okay. So he's tapped out there. So we're going to play a Luminarch. Then we're going to play this. And then we're going to push. might be a little bit too slow. Yeah, a little bit too slow. Yeah, definitely, because he boosted it up. So I was just a little bit too slow for him that time. Just a little bit too slow there. I needed a little bit of removal. That Rankle was killing me. I needed a little bit of removal. I would have liked to get Heartfire Immolator out. I probably should have got Heartfire Immolator, hit him with Aspirant Luminarch, and made him 3/3, then sacrificed him and hit Rankle with that. But there's no way of telling. Grixis Rogues is a very powerful combo. Even though that was probably one of the worst videos I've ever done, and everybody hated it. It is a very powerful combo. I don't know why I don't see more Grixis Rogues. It's honestly better, in my opinion. It's better, maybe not better, but certainly less predictable than Dimir Rogues at this point, because everybody's aware of Dimir Rogues. You're not pulling anything new with Dimir Rogues. As soon as you see that first card played, you know exactly what the deck is, and you can start building your strategy around it. Adam Collins, what's up, man? Mr. Chewy, Vezra, Babatine, how you doing? Vegeta, I see you back there hanging out. I mean, anytime you're playing a 3-card deck, it's going to be less consistent. But, I mean, a 3-color deck, not a 3-card deck. 3-card decks are probably very consistent. Anytime you're doing that, you're going to have consistency, but it's more consistent, but it has more I don't know. It just has a little bit something else in it. It has that extra spice that makes existence extra nice. Acquisitions Expert, very fun card. Choose card to reveal. He can have Outlaws Merriment. Okay. Shatterskull. We're gonna really push the boof here. Push you, and then we're really gonna aggro him. Yeah, you're gonna take 6 no matter what, guy. Who was just saying math is hard? Math is hard sometimes, man. It was going to be 6, no matter how he sliced it. The guy was going to die, and you were going to take 6. It didn't matter. You could have chopped it any way you wanted it, but 6 was going to happen. Alright, so he just killed him and lost 2 life. That probably was not the smartest thing to do. Should I put down Relic Robber and start hitting him every turn? I'm going to do this. Now he's got that cursed object. So I think he's done. I think he's done. Yeah, he's done. Too much pressure up front. Too much pressure up front. Let's try to close it off with something fun. We still got a little bit of time left. Hello to everyone out there in Twitch world. How you doing? Ooh, look at that. All right, let's see if we can't finish one off real fast here. And we'll get it in under the hour. So let's see if we can't really get it done. I like this. Like I said, it's probably pretty viable in Diamond with a little bit of tweaks. I'm have it kind of broad right now. If you optimize it and kind of sharpen it, it'll be much better. I think you could probably get rid of a few things. Oh yeah, keep. Let's get rid of that. I'm not sure about Outlaws Merriment. I think McBash might have been right about Outlaws Merriment. I think it is a little bit too slow for this deck. Yeah, I think I probably could. I probably could get away with not using it. And I might. It saved my ass a few times, but I think I could probably get away with not using it. So I'm going to get burned here. Ooh, Boros. Boros equipment. Core Blade Master. Okay. Oh, I love this combo. Oh, this combo makes me so happy. Oh, I love that combo. Did I play this guy? Or did I just play this deck? He's spending too much mana trying to slow me down. That's not a good move. Oh, this dude specifically. Okay. Alright. I'm sorry for I'm about to do to him. He's gonna equip. This Boros equipment guy is too slow versus me, I think. Especially if he's playing Banishing Light every turn to get rid of stuff. Because this is not gonna work. No blocks. If I draw mana, I'm really gonna hurt him. No. What we want is this. Fireblade Charger. He can put the Relic Axe on him. I don't think it's going to matter. Even with his double strikes, I think I have too much life. So that's 10, 14, 17. I don't think it's going to matter. No blocks. Okay, Heartfire Immolator. I think we're going to Oblivion Core Blade Master so this doesn't have double strike anymore. And attack. There you go. Short sword. He's gonna put it on him. Crystal Slipper. Really gonna load it up. If you do a double attack, man, you're in trouble. So that's 10. No blocks. Sorry, Holmes. You're done, son. Okay, Boros versus Boros matchup. It will work. So we're gonna leave it there, guys. We're leaving tonight a little higher in Diamond than what we started with, and frankly, in this meta, in this day and age, with a non-major meta deck that's not tearing up the charts right now like some hot single, I'm pretty happy about that. If I can spend an hour in Diamond and end up higher than I was when I went in, when that hour's over, I'll call that a good day. So I definitely like this deck. I think that you could probably ditch, after playing it a little bit more and seeing it more in action. I did play it a bunch today, but after playing it more in action, I think you could probably ditch the Outlaws Merriment and probably get more removal in there if you wanted. From another Luminarch Aspirant, maybe another Archpriest. Embercleave didn't do shit for us tonight. Journey into Oblivion would probably be a good idea to throw in there too. So that is the case with this one, guys. I hope you liked it, and I will see you in the next one. Until next time, guys. Good night, and bye-bye.